episode of The House in Fata Morgana. I hope you're ready because this might be the conclusion, the final episode. So last time, Morgana set free the shadows of Mell, the swordsman, and Jacopo, who were trapped at the mansion. And now they are about to, Morgana and Michel are about to leave the mansion themselves. So, here we go. Having finished what we set out to do and retrieved George as well, we make our way to the mansion's entrance hall. The large door stands there, firmly shut, holding in the darkness as it has for countless generations. But that time is almost at an end. The door ready to be opened, to end the cycle and begin anew. Being a painting for all these years, I never realized just how big a place this was. All I ever got to see was a hallway and maybe a couple of doors. I mean, talk about dull, you know? Feels like I'm on an adventure, exploring a whole new world. A very, very dark world. Michel, would you mind shutting him up? If only it were that simple. Can you blame me for being talkative? It was a lonely life. That would be fine if you had any concept of the appropriate time and place to be chatty. Are you aware of where we are right now? The entrance, by the looks of things. Precisely. The end to a centuries-long act of vengeance is but a few feet beyond that door. And you're chatting away like it's another day at the court. Try to maintain at least a semblance of gravity, if you would. I'm starting to notice you're rather ceremonious, aren't you, Morgana? This is a day to be celebrated, not to be all stiff and no fun allowed. Are you not at all worried? There's no guarantee any hope lies beyond that door. After all, when the mansion disappears, so too will we. And that is the rightful state of things. Our present forms may cease to exist, but our souls will live on. And so long as they do, we will eventually return to the world. Let us press onward, not fearing a temporary end. Well said, Michel. If I had feet, you'd have just swept me right off them. George, I'm beginning to wonder what would happen if I threw you at the wall. Now, let's not do anything hasty. Oh, for God's sake. You're the guide. So let's go then, shall we? Morgana's right. There's a severe lack of gravity to the affair. But thanks to George's lackadaisical nature, whatever fear I had is gone as well. His ever-playful interactions bring me back to when I was alive, to when it was me and my two brothers. Fond memories of the times we had together, of the admiration I had for them, of me chasing after them. Nothing could possibly replace those days, and I'm glad I had a chance to reflect on them, if briefly, before the end. I take a few steps forward, stopping just in front of the door, and Morgana steps up beside me. I envision the light that lies beyond it, radiant and white, waiting to rip through the darkness. The light we seek, that we've long sought. I take in a deep breath, look up at the door, place my hand on its hard surface, and push it open, welcoming the future it holds. Burn the witch. What? Crucify the impure. We take one step back, then another. What we find outside is not a blinding realm of light, but churning blackness and the stench of blood and rust. Metal clanks, growing louder with each heavy footstep of the approaching night. Bro, is that? Is that Didier? Death to the unholy. 3 days and 3 nights, hanged upon the cross, purified by the fires of heaven. Death. What's going on? I never summoned this thing. Even though we're no longer holding hands, I can feel Morgana trembling. She's no longer the witch, the one absolute ruler of this domain, but a frightened young girl. Placing my arm around her shoulder and pulling her in, I stare, half dumbfounded, at the night. It is our holy duty as knights of the church to deliver punishment unto the heathen who made a pact with the devil. The night draws nearer and nearer, its movement sluggish but constant. Didier. Wait, for real? Crucify the witch. Cast judgment upon the demon. The word witch coming from the delirious, vengeful phantom's mouth proves far more distressful for Morgana than me. Whoa, hold on. What's Dee doing here? Please, come to your senses, Didier. I know it's you. Judgment, crucifixion, execution. No, no, I'm not a witch. The night is partially occluded by the dark, writhing miasma enveloping him, but he bears the same muscular build as the Didier I knew in life. Hold on, I gotta go get my phone charger. Nope, it doesn't make sense. We don't know why Didier is here. It's like Morgana said, she didn't summon Didier. And he's unwaveringly determined to see us executed. Didier, this is not how I had hoped our reunion would go, Didier. Why, after so very long, is this how the three of us find each other again? Images flash through my mind. The day I left the Bollinger estate, when Didier promised me we would one day meet again. Them each giving me a hug before I climbed into the carriage. First Didier, then George. Is this my fault? Is he here because I wished to be reunited with my brothers? Is this the way fate chose to grant that wish? Burn the witch. Ah, well, look at that. Guess I'm not your only block-headed brother, huh? George, before you get any bright ideas, Michel, it's not your fault our long-awaited family reunion didn't quite go as planned. Just like me, D cursed himself. Only, it seems his was a whole lot more powerful. God, I really didn't pay a lick of attention to either of you, did I? The unclean witch must be purified from this world. It is my duty. Hey, D, are you in there? I shoved a whole lot of crap onto your plate. Keeping up with the family name, taking care of Mom. Just about everything I could leave to you, I did. I must uphold the honor of the family name. And then, when it was all over, I blamed you for killing our little brother. I was convinced that you could do anything, that you were stronger than anyone. Crucify the witch. I'm sorry, D. Burn the witch. He continues his plodding march forward, seemingly unaffected. It's impossible to tell if George's words are getting through to him. Stop, Didier, please. And my words don't seem to be either. Didier! He's closing in on us, and we're running out of space to retreat. Alright, D, if that's how it's gotta be. But just this once, okay? The knight takes another heavy, merciless step toward us. The exit's right there, but we're backed up against the wall. The end was almost within our grasp, yet it seems so hopelessly far away now. Please, Didier, don't do this. I know you don't actually want to hurt anyone. Didier! The knight raises his sword, thrusting it forward with a sharp whoosh. Death. But then, breaking free from my grasp, the painting leaps into the air. I'm really sorry. You got stuck with a pair of dolts for brothers. George! The next second, my eldest brother's blade pierces George. George! George! His form wavers momentarily before fading into the darkness, his voice lingering behind. Don't worry about me, Michel. I got my share of redemption already. I know we can be a bit of a pain, but do for D what you did for me, would ya? Now go on, call out to him. Suck in a big old breath and call out to our brother with everything you got. George! It is my duty to punish the impure. Gra! To uphold the Bullinger name. Didier! Despite having already stabbed George, the knight continues his march. Blade pointed straight at me. I clench my teeth and glare at my eldest brother. Running is out of the question. This doesn't have to go on any longer. It is my duty as the eldest son. You deserve to be freed from your bonds as well. Be gone from this world. Didier! I shout his name with every ounce of air in my lungs. His eyes go wide, and his blade swerves off course, missing my heart. And piercing my gut instead. Didier, it's okay. You can let go now. It's not your responsibility anymore. You have no duty to anything anymore. Didier. I reach a hand out for my brother. Blood spills from the hole in my abdomen in rhythmic spurts, and I can feel something hot rising in my throat. But that doesn't stop me. That doesn't stop my hand crawling through the air toward him. He's my brother. I have to do whatever I can for him. Free him. Bring him back. Didier, There's nothing here in need of your judgment. With shaking fingers, I clasp my brother's arm. I squeeze, holding on with what vigor remains, and give another shout. Look me in the eyes, Didier, please. Hear my voice. Hear your brother's voice. I can't stand to lose anyone else. If you don't come to your senses, then George's sacrifice will have been in vain. It's time for you to break free, for all three of us to be free of the curses we placed on ourselves. Didier, please! I hear a sound that's somewhere between a grunt and a gasp. My vision's gone blurry, so I blink hard several times, clearing my eyes to get a better look at him. Didier, I see his face, twisted in anguish. Michel. Didier. Oh, thank goodness. You heard my voice. Did I do this to you, Michel? It's nothing. I've made the same terrible mistake once more. Didier, I caused you harm, attempted to take your life. It's all right, Didier. Michel, release yourself from the chains that bind you. But those aren't your duties anymore. You don't have to protect the family name or uphold the order's standards. You can do as you wish. Punish me for my wrongdoing. Please, Michel. Punish me. Didier. Cast judgment upon me. It's all in the past. Judgment is not necessary for anyone. That doesn't change what I did. I killed you. I hanged you from a cross. I must be made to pay for my sins. Punish me, Michel. I implore you. Didier, I think I know now why you never removed your helm that day. Why you remained silent for the whole ordeal. Michel, you were crying, weren't you? Weeping for me. Your tears are atonement enough for me. Michel, you bore a great deal of responsibility in life. As the Bollingers' firstborn, you were obligated to protect the family's honor. And as a knight of the church, you were tasked with the duty of my execution. You had no other choice. I sincerely believe there was nothing else you could have done. I bear no grudge against you. Resentment for the decisions you were forced to make. And I certainly don't curse you. Let's just forget it all. It's long over and done. Still, it was a mistake I never should have made. I took the life of the purest soul I know. There is no honor in that. Didier, I put protecting the family name above protecting my actual family. You trusted me. You believed in me to the very end. And I killed you. I knew what I was doing. I knew you weren't cursed. I knew you weren't a witch. I knew you weren't a demon child. You were never unclean. You're my brother. Your family. And I robbed you of your life. There's no one in this world more unfit to be a knight than me. You don't have to be a knight anymore. You don't have to be the Bollinger's firstborn son. Deciding not to wear those labels won't make you any less the brother I always loved. I'm honored to have been born into the same family as you. Michel, there's something I never had the chance to tell you, Didier. All my life, I looked up to you, admired you. And I still do, even now. If there's a next life awaiting us, I hope we can be brothers again, Didier. Would you mind if I wished for that? No, of course not. Please do. And I hope you'll allow me to wish for the same. I love you, Michel. My dear little brother. Upon those words, Didier's phantom begins fading away. A white mist that almost looks like it's made of undulating particles of light rises up around him. And before he's completely enveloped, I catch a glimpse of the tears streaking his cheeks. It's the first time I've ever seen him crying. I attempt to give him a smile in return, but if I were to guess, I'd say it probably looks rather forced. The fact that I'm fighting back tears at the same time certainly isn't doing anything to make it convincing. I'll be back in a minute. faded away. I wrapped my arms around my brother's shoulders, much like he did for me on the day of my exile. Not as an eternal farewell, but as a promise that we'll meet again. Didier, George, right now, in this moment, I have no regrets about having been born a Bollinger. All I have is great pride. So I pray that one day, be it 10 or 1,000 years from now, the three of us can be reunited. I've got a number of things going through my mind right now, Morgana. I'm just not sure how to put any of it into words. Don't worry, those words say everything. You can cry if you want. I won't mock you, I promise. No, I won't cry. I'll save my tears for our reunion. Oh, that painting. It didn't have to get itself destroyed. He'll be fine, I'm sure. I have faith. And as you know quite well, wishes do come true. Would you mind giving me a hand, Morgana? I'm going to need a little help getting back up. After a moment's pause, she hesitantly extends her fleshless hand. I clasp the bones, and with her aid, pull myself to my feet. Blood spurts from my gut as I do. There's not much in the way of pain, strangely, only creeping exhaustion. I feel like my legs will give out if I so much as give them the chance. Way back to the entrance. You're not going to disappear, are you? Don't worry, Morgana. I won't disappear. Alright. Let's open the door together. Bring light to this world of darkness. start anew, brighter. Let's... I take in a deep breath, look up at the door, my eyes on the future. It's time to open the door, not to an ending, but the door to a new beginning. May the world that awaits us be filled with light. Immersed in near blinding light, we press onward. Hold on. Okay. Oh. Sorry about that. It's white in all directions, not the tiniest speck of color to contaminate it. In fact, the concept of direction doesn't seem to exist in this world. Only pure, never-ending white. Shit. Actually, no. That's not right, now that I consider it. I was thinking of white as an absence of color, but white, the color, fills this plane. Sorry, I'm eating right now, so I might go kind of slow. No, never mind, it's still too hot. I'll have to wait a few more minutes. It's all disappearing. We made the right choice, didn't we? Yes, this is how it is meant to be. You're a rather impressive man, I hope you realize. Not only did you free 3 trapped souls, you also saved your brother. I didn't do any of that alone. Without help, I doubt I would have made it this far. I would have shattered yet again until nothing was left. And Giselle gave you that strength? She did. So what? You're going to wait here for her? I am. In that condition, I won't let myself disappear before she's made it back. Do you remember the warning I gave you in the mansion about how if a soul is damaged and destroyed, it's wholly and utterly erased from existence, never to return in any shape or form? If you lose much more blood, that's what will happen to you. You'll be erased forever. Don't worry, I won't let that happen. You push yourself too hard, Michel. I feel like you're hurt in some way almost every time I see you. Though I suppose about half of that would be my doing. May have caused me some pain, but I also wouldn't be here without you. What? I mean it. If you say so. Besides, I've practically only ever seen you hurt, too. I suppose so. Whatever form your soul may assume in your next life, I'll be praying there's far less pain in it for you. And this is why I'll never get along with you. Always concerned about others. I ask you something? If you were to be born again, would you want it to be in a fully male body? That's what I've always wanted, so yes, I would. In your next life, if you have one, do you want to see Giselle again? Oh, absolutely, I do. And what if you could only have one or the other? Which would you choose? Do you even need to ask? No, I suppose not. You know, I'm neither a witch nor a saint, just an ordinary, powerless soul now. So my wishes aren't likely to cause any more miracles. But I think I'll wish for something anyway. For what? Not telling. Well, I'll be off then. Alright. I didn't think it would be so difficult to come up with parting words. You can say whatever you like. The first thing that comes to mind is fine. Okay, then I'll say to you the same thing I said to them. Farewell, Michel. Until our souls cross paths once more in the boundless sphere of fate. Farewell, indeed. If, however, if by some infinitesimally low chance we do happen to meet again, would you be my friend? Morgana? Absolutely. I wouldn't want it any other way. I'm not a nice person, you know. I'm nothing like the white-haired girl. I'm sure to be off-putting and rude. To cause you much grief and pain. Don't worry. I'm resilient enough to handle a little pain without pulling away. You're fine as you are. You don't need to change. So let's meet up in our next lives and become good friends. Not good friends, and not acquaintances either. Just plain friends, understood? Understood. I'm rather looking forward to it. Now, this is goodbye for real. So I suppose I'll part with some uncharacteristic honesty. I'm glad to have had you in my life, Michel. And thank you for everything. Morgana. Farewell. Until our souls cross paths once more. It's so quiet, so unbelievably desolate. Giselle, you endured centuries waiting for me to return. I'll wait right here for as long as I must. Feel the mansion, that gathering place for the departed, fading away. I did it, Giselle. I broke the curse. I cast off the darkness. I saved Morgana. And all the other souls trapped there. I couldn't have done it without you. I miss you, Giselle. All I want is to see your face, to hear your voice, feel your warmth, tell you how much I love your smile. Where are you, Giselle? I know I said I wouldn't let myself disappear until you came back. And I'm wishing with all my might for my body to hold out. But it doesn't seem to be working very well. Coming to realize, as I grow weaker, that the will of one man is nothing in the face of the will of the universe. Where are you, Giselle? I can't see you anywhere. I can see right through my hands, Giselle. My lower body is already gone, and the rest of it is following. I hope you'll still be able to find me, even without a body. I've lost my voice now, Giselle. I don't have much left to lose. I'm dissolving into the light. Say my name, Giselle. I want to hear you. Say my name. I'm here. here, waiting for you. Bro, this is gonna be a bullshit ending, isn't it? They're gonna like reunite for like 1 minute and then he's gonna disappear and then that's it. And that's gonna be total bullshit. Where are you, Giselle? Am I making it through to you even a little? I need you. I can't allow myself to disappear until you've returned. Giselle. Michel. I finally found you. I'm sorry it took so long. Don't worry, Michel. I know that's you. I'll always be able to recognize you, no matter what. You don't have to be afraid. I wouldn't have made it out if it weren't for you, Michel. A ray of light reached deep into the darkness, all the way down to where I was lost. It was a light more radiant than anything I've ever seen. So much so, I couldn't hold back my tears. You fought so very hard. Broke the mansion's curse, released it from the darkness. I was right about you. You are strong. Immeasurably so. Can you hear me there, Michel? I'm sorry for keeping you waiting so long, for letting you deteriorate like this. Thank you. Thank you for waiting. Now it's time for us to return back to our rightful places. So please, Michel, don't disappear on me. Don't let your soul's flame be extinguished. I beg you, keep holding on. There's still so much I need to tell you. I want to hear your voice. I want to feel your arms around me once more. I don't care when, as long as I can have that someday. So that means I need you to not disappear on me. Michel. Michel. I believe in you, Michel. I believe you're still there. That you're still holding on. So I ask that one day you'll come and take my hand again. Well, what do you think? Should I continue or should I just wait until... I don't know, it's getting pretty late. I don't know if I should continue. Because I don't know how long this last part's gonna be. Alright, I guess we'll keep going. Hello? Anybody in there? Class is about to start, and last I checked, the teacher never came in through the window. Oh, right. Just a second. You've been doing that a lot lately, just staring out the window. You watching for something, or just spacing out? There's this girl who's usually out there around this time every day. Right over there. See her? Hmm? Ah, that one? Looks like she goes to the junior high a few streets down. That's what I thought. But look at her hair. That flaxen color. It's almost the exact same color as mine. I can't get her out of my mind. Oh, really? If you're that interested, why not go have a chat sometime? I don't know. I wouldn't even know where to begin. Obviously, you gotta go with the old classic. Hey, baby, Want to get some ice cream and hang out? That sounds like a great way to get slapped. I'm not trying to pick her up. You're lying to yourself, man. No, I don't know, like, I'm curious, that's all. And I'm curious what makes your head work, 'cause it sure ain't what everyone else's runs on. Now get moving. It's almost time for class. Ah, wait, I'm coming. I'm coming. I wonder what her name is. Hey, did you hear about the new ice cream shop that just opened up down by the bus stop? I I did. And I hear their mint is super good too. Ah, now I want to try it. What do you say? Want to go check it out? Let's go. Oh, wait. Hold on. Who's been talking here? Oh, wait, this is... Okay. Get some of that mint with a big pile of chocolate chips on top. Oh, I know. I'll get a double scoop. Ah, that sounds amazing. I'm going to get a double too. I bet the line's going to be crazy. We'd better get going or... Ah! Hmm? What is it? There's a cute boy who goes to that school there, and I think we just locked eyes for a second. Oh? What's he look like? A prince. A prince? Seriously? Don't you be making fun of princes now. You're not 9, you're 14. And you still haven't grown out of your fairy tale phase? Like, oh my god. Humph. Just you wait. One of these days I'll meet a real prince, and then you won't be laughing anymore. Like you'd ever be able to get a real prince's attention. Hey, that's not very nice. Jerk, blockhead, meanie. Come on, let's get going. Oh, fine. I'll show you one day. That is my prince. We couldn't be luckier to have a talented engineer like yourself assigned to our branch. You give me too much credit, sir. You don't give yourself enough credit. I've seen your record, and you come highly recommended from HQ. I've got high hopes for you. The higher your hopes, the greater the fallout when I make a mistake, which frightens me. What you call a mistake is what we generally refer to as a great accomplishment. I don't think I've ever met anyone as close to the perfect human being as you. I am far, far from perfect. You Japanese really are a humble lot, aren't you? Ah. Hmm? What is it? I... I thought I just saw a woman I recognized. Ah, We get a lot of tourists from your parts of the world around here. She's not Japanese. No, I must have been imagining it. This is my first time in France, after all. The art museum. Shopping. How can you take a vacation to France and not want to see the art? We were there all day yesterday, and you agreed before we left today would be a shopping day. That was before I realized just how big it was, just how many beautiful paintings they had on display. There's no way one day is enough to see it all. One whole day of my vacation bored out of my skull. Not like you can eat the stuff, so what good is it anyway? Please? How about this? We go to a different museum. Just no art this time. Oh? What kind of museum if you don't want to look at art? A torture museum. I think I hate you. Lighten up. You telling me you don't want to see centuries of torture devices from all around the world? Absolutely not. Then we stick to the plan and go shopping. Oh, have it your way. But you didn't have to be so... Watch out! Behind you! What? Ah! God damn, that hurt. Oh, I'm sorry. Uh, Learn to watch where you're walking, why don't you? And if you're so desperate to make a damn ruckus, go find a cafe somewhere out of the way. Well, excuse me. I apologized, didn't I? No need to be such a dickwad. Have you ever heard of talking, or is yelling the only thing you're capable of? This is why I can't stand tourists. Have some damn consideration for the people who aren't here just to fool around. For the love of God. The hell's got your panties in a... And he's gone. Well, that sure was something. Something is right. An insufferable asshole, more like. Burn in hell, motherfucker. That said, I feel like I've seen him somewhere before. Nah, it's just your imagination. You there, the paper. Good Lord, the stock market is a damn mess. What a nightmare. The tourists don't know how to shut up. The French are a bunch of stuck-up snobs. The pizza's awful. Nobody knows how to make spaghetti. Maybe I should just pack my bags and forget it all. What the hell is this? An article about the human voice? Scientists are studying the effect certain frequencies in the human voice have on the brain. Keep this mumbo-jumbo out of the paper, my God. Save it for some paranormal or science magazine. Back to the stocks page. Ah, damn it! The wind got my hat! What is wrong with today? I believe this is yours. Ah, yeah. Thank you. The pleasure is mine. Have a nice... hold on a second. Yes? First off, before I say anything, I am not trying to hit on you. Don't get the wrong idea. Uh, Now, have we met before? We have, yes. When and where? A long, long time ago. Much too long for you to remember. Excuse me? Our paths crossed in a mansion many, many years ago. I'm glad to see that you haven't changed a bit. I'm not particularly in the mood for jokes and supernatural nonsense today. I am quite serious. One more question. Do we have any shared acquaintances? We do, yes. Though I could not say whether she is here or not. Hopefully you have the chance to cross paths with her. I, too, am looking for someone. Have a good day, sir. Yeah, goodbye. There are memories ingrained in my soul. Over the years, they've grown gradually more distinct. And now, at the age of 21, I remember everything. Were I to tell this to anyone, they would think me mad, so I've kept it to myself my whole life. I remember, many ages ago, there was a mansion. There I met and lost someone dear to me. There, I waited for him to return. Okay, this is probably Giselle. I remember all the centuries I spent waiting, and I remember he almost lost his soul trying to save me. I am once again waiting for him. I'm making my way to where that mansion once stood, a single red rose in hand, a rose containing all my hopes, my dreams, my love, a prayer that it might one day reach you. Roses make wonderful gifts after all. I probably sound like I'm out of my mind, waiting for a man who exists only in my memories. A man who, in my 21 years of life, I've never once even caught a glimpse of. But that doesn't matter, because I know how much he means to me. I don't care what anyone else thinks. I will wait. I will trust the memories burned into my soul. I don't know when he'll show up, or if he even will. Maybe we'll never meet in this life. Maybe I'll wait until I've grown old and died. But should that happen, I'll continue waiting for you in my next life, and the one after that if I have to. I'll always be waiting, no matter how long it may take, how great the obstacles that stand in my way, or what form you may assume. I'll wait as long as it takes. Another 100, another 1,000 years. So just promise you'll come back for me. Michel. Bro, if that's actually how it ends, I'm gonna be fucking pissed, dude. Don't worry. You don't have to wait any longer. Giselle. I'm here for you.
Estou contando os dias que nós passamos.
Yay! Finally! Finally! There are memories. Memories ingrained in my soul. I remember there once stood a mansion here in which many tragedies took place, in which great pain was suffered. Much of what happened in those walls was unspeakable, but they are events I should never have forgotten. Because amidst all the misfortune, I attained something irreplaceable. Giselle, there's so much I have to say. So much. much I want you to know, but I'm sure I'll have plenty of time to get to all that. So for the time being, allow me to say this. Yeah, it's over now. Giselle, your smile is the light of my life. I want to spend my days with you. With that smile always at my side. And nothing to get in our way. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. I ask of thee, O Father, to bestow upon their souls thy blessing. Wait, there's a prologue? Huh. That's cool. It gives you like a Alright, well, this story has been unlocked now. So wait, if I go here, oh, and then, okay. Alright, well, I don't know what I'm gonna do now. I think I'm probably just gonna focus on Persona 5 Strikers. And then after I finish that game, I'll probably come back to this and do like some of the other stuff like this deal here and some of the other stories. But unless you just have a real hankering for getting into more stories in this visual novel right now, then I think that's probably what I'm gonna do. Take a break from this yeah, we'll take a break from this visual novel for a little while. Well, it's late, so I'm just gonna go ahead and end it here. I'll kind of gather my thoughts and then maybe talk about how I feel about the story tomorrow on stream. So. Alright. Yeah, we'll take a break from this visual novel, but I am gonna come back at some point and do the other stories. So, well, I will say though, I'm happy with the way that it ended. So, alright, well, I'll be back again tomorrow. I'll do Persona 5 Strikers. So, enjoy the rest of your night.